Hi everyone. So now we will be beginning with the second part of our general knowledge. That would be we will be starting with the books and authors. Okay, we finished over here. We finished on national emblems of major countries. We studied various national emblems of various countries. Now we will continue with the books and authors. Okay, so these will be some important books that are written by some very renowned authors. Okay, these books hold a very significant part in history. Okay, these are very famous books and we should know about them. So the first one is To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Okay, who wrote this book? Harper Lee. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. 1984 by George Orwell. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. The Great Gatsby. Okay, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Okay, Fitzgerald. Moby Dick by Herman Melville. Moby Dick by Herman Melville. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy was a very famous author. He wrote War and Peace. The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings, a movie has also been made on this, a whole series. This was written by J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stones. This was one of the first Harry Potters, right? It was written by J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. Okay, To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. This was a very famous book, Crime and Punishment. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Okay, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. If you've seen the movie Chronicles of Narnia. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Okay, Aldous Huxley. The Odyssey by Homer. This was a very important book. The Odyssey by Homer. The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. Okay, Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. This was a book written by a very young girl in her diary. This was her diary, which was published by her father, right? And this was based on the Nazi killing of the Jews. Okay, how this girl was in hiding for so long, what all went over them while they were in hiding. The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. The Kite Runner. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Okay, Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities. The Hobbit. The Hobbit was again written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Right? Let's move forward. Now we come to the various important days and dates of the year. Right? So we celebrate some important days over the year. So that is, firstly we have the January 26th, that is the Republic Day in India. It was when we adopted a new constitution, our own constitution. February 14th is the Valentine's Day. March 8th is International Women's Day. March 8th is International Women's Day. April 22 is Earth Day. On Earth Day, mostly people around the world, they observe an hour or two of consuming no energy. Okay, they save energy. 1st May, International Workers' Day. International Workers' Day. Okay, the Labor Day we call it. It is May 1st. May 8th. 8th of May is World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day. World Red Cross Day. This is an important date. 5th June. 5th June is the World Environment Day. 5th June is the World Environment Day. June 21st. June 21st is the International Day of Yoga. Okay, so 21st June is International Day of Yoga. July 1st. So July 1st is National Doctors Day in India. Okay, the National Doctors Day in India. July 4th is the Independence Day of United States of America. August 15 is the Independence Day of India. Right? August 15 is the Independence Day of India. September 5th is the Teachers' Day. Now we come to September 16th, that is World Ozone Day. Right? We have awareness about the ozone layer, how it is depleting. We stop producing the chlorofluorocarbons that day. We switch off the ACs, we switch off the refrigerators and all those things. And the cars do less we do not take out cars because it is a World Ozone Day to save the ozone. October 2nd is Gandhi Jayanti, Gandhiji's birthday. It was October 2nd. October 5th is World Teachers Day, right? World Teachers Day. So September 5th was Teachers Day in India. Now October 5th is World Teachers Day. October 31st is Halloween, celebrated in the Western countries. November 14th is Children's Day, right? November 14th is Children's Day in India. November 19th is World Toilet Day, right? World Toilet Day, that is November 19th. 1st of December, that is the World AIDS Day. 1st of December is World AIDS Day. And December 25th is Christmas. 25th of December is Christmas. Abbreviations. Now we have some full forms. Abbreviations are full forms. Right? I mean, we will study about the full form of various abbreviations. Abbreviations, we cut them short. Right? We cut a long sentence short. Okay, we abbreviate it. And we will study the full forms. Okay, so RBI, we should know what is RBI. RBI is the Reserve Bank of India. Means it controls the banks. It is the bank of banks, right? It is the Central Bank of India, that is the Reserve Bank of India. NASA. Now NASA is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration in America. This is the full form of NASA. In India we have ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. We come to UNESCO. What is UNESCO? UNESCO is the United Nations Educational and Scientific and Cultural Organization. Okay, so we should remember the full forms of all the UN agencies. Okay, so UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. NATO. Now what is NATO? NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, mostly covering the Western countries. So under this treaty, if any of those countries is attacked by another country outside of NATO, then all those countries will go to war with the attacking country, right? So it's mostly a conflict between the West and the Russia, right? The West means America and all the European countries and Russia, right? So NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. FIFA, it is the Federation International de Football Association. So this is an international football federation, FIFA. AIDS. Now what is AIDS? AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome by HIV virus. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. What is WHO? WHO is World Health Organization. World Health Organization. What does CEO means? CEO of a company, CEO of an organization, that is the Chief Executive Officer, the topmost employee. GDP. What is GDP? GDP is the Gross Domestic Product. Gross Domestic Product. What is DNA? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. This contains all the information about how our body should develop, coming from our ancestors, coming from our parents. So hereditary characteristics are transferred by the DNA. FYI. What does FYI means? When they say FYI, that means it is for your information. What is an ATM? ATM machine. ATM is an automated teller machine. Automated teller machine. Again, UNESCO, we know. PNR. What is PNR? PNR number. If you ever been through the trains, okay, trains or any public transport, a PNR number is issued on the ticket. What is the PNR? Passenger name record. Passenger name record. ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. BCCI runs the cricket in our country. That is the Board of Control for Cricket in India. Okay, PM is Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister right now is PM Narendra Modi. CEO, we all know. HR means human resources. In a company, who is the HR? It is the human resources. He is who hires or fires the employees. Now, what is IQ? Intelligent quotient. They say Einstein had a very high IQ. That means intelligent quotient. Okay. FAQ. What are FAQs? Frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions. NASA, again we know, that is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. MLA is member of Legislative Assembly. So a member of the Legislative Assembly in India, he would be called an MLA. What is URL? When we type something on the search bar on the browser or internet, it is in the form of a URL. When we transfer the link, it is a URL. That is the Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator. So what does it do? Out of all the websites in the world, it will help you locate the particular website you want. Now we come to various awards and honors that are given across the world and in India. Okay, so these are the highest awards. So this is the Bharat Ratna. It is the highest civilian award in India. So a civilian, what is the highest award that he can get in India? That is Bharat Ratna. Padma Vibhushan. So what? It is the second highest civilian award in India. Padma Vibhushan. Padma Bhushan. That is the third highest civilian award in India. Padma Bhushan. Padma Shri. That is the fourth highest civilian award in India. So Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and then Padma Shri. These are in the ranking order. Right. Now we come to Nobel Prize. International recognition for achievements in various fields. Okay, this was named after Alfred Nobel, right? He made various discoveries. Okay, one of which is dynamite, TNT. Now, what is a Nobel Prize? It is an international recognition in a various fields. So like economics, in physics, in chemistry, in medicine. So people who have done exceptional work in these fields, they get a Nobel Prize in their field, right? Oscar Awards. Now what are Oscar Awards? Oscar are honoring excellence in the film industry. So in filmmaking, the highest award is the Oscar, right? In India also we have various people who have won Oscars for various things. So like for lyrics, for songwriting. Recently a song from India, that was Natu Natu. It got best music and the best song in an foreign language, right? Not in English. So that was for India. Now Grammy Awards. Grammy is awarding those excellent in music, right? So recognizing outstanding achievement in the music industry. So people, various singers, various bands, they get Grammy Awards. Okay. Pulitzer Prize. So what is the Pulitzer Prize? Honoring excellence in journalism, literature and music. So people excellent in journalism, in literature, book writing and music, they can get Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer. Booker Prize. Now Booker is awarded to novel writers, right? Awarded for best original novel written in English language. So people who write novels, if they have written an excellent novel, they can get a Booker Prize. Sahitya Academy Award. Sahitya Academy Award. that is recognizing literally excellence in various Indian languages. So for in India as well, in various languages people write, right, literature, and they write books. So we have the Sahitya Academy Award in India. Arjuna Award. Now what is the Arjuna Award? Arjuna Award is awarded to outstanding athletes in India. Outstanding athletes. It's in sports. Dronacharya Award. It is recognizing excellence in sports coaching in India. Okay. So Dronacharya means teacher. So sports coaching, this is given to coaches. Now we come to Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. The Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award is India's highest sporting honor. So this is given to people who have given their lifetimes in sports. They have achieved a lot in sports. So highest sporting honor. UNESCO World Heritage Site. So when do we call something a UNESCO World Heritage Site? We recognize it is recognized by UNESCO as an outstanding cultural or natural significance. Okay, so in India also we have various UNESCO World Heritage Sites like Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar and all those things. So these are outstanding cultural or natural significance. Okay, Ramon Magsaysay Award. Okay, so Magsaysay Award. Ramon Magsaysay Award. This was honoring individuals or organizations in Asia for community service. Right. So various journalists, various reporters have got Ramon Magsaysay Award. This is for honoring individuals or organization in Asia only for community service. Ashok Chakra, India's highest peacetime gallantry award. So this is a gallantry award, means given to defense personnel, right? Ashoka Chakra is the highest peacetime gallantry award. Paramveer Chakra, okay. Paramveer Chakra is India's highest military decoration for valor in wartime. So if someone has shown very braveness in wars, right? In wars, has been very brave, has done outstanding in wartime. Okay, he has brought valor. Okay, he has made the country proud. That means India's highest military decoration. So the highest award that the Indian government will give you, that would be Paramveer Chakra. It's the highest military award. Magsaysay Award, of course, I have shown you organizations in Asia. Jananpat Award. Okay, this is recognizing India's literature, highest literary honor. Okay, so this is the highest literary honor. Golden Globes Awards. Okay, so what are Golden Globe Awards? These are recognizing excellence in film and television on an international level. So after Oscars, the highest excellence in film and television are Golden Globes. Bharatendu Harishchandra Awards. So the Bharatendu Harishchandra Awards, it is honoring contribution to Hindi literature and theatre. So this award is given to people who are contributing to the Hindi literature, Sahitya, and in Indian theatre, drama. Abel Prize. Now what is the Abel Prize? That is awarded for outstanding achievement in the field of mathematics. If you have done outstanding on a world level in mathematics, you will get the Abel Prize. Fields Medal. What is the Fields Medal? Recognizing outstanding achievements in mathematics by young researchers. Right? Outstanding achievements in mathematics by young researchers. Gandhi Peace Prize. Recognizing individuals or institutions for contributions towards social, economic and political transformation through non-violence. So Gandhi ji had a doctrine of non-violence, right? So people or individuals or institutions that are contributing towards the social transformation, the economic transformation, the political transformation through non-violence, right? They are making a change. They get the Gandhi Peace Prize. Olympic medal. Okay. Olympic medals, gold, silver and bronze medals awarded to athletes in the Olympic Games. Okay, Olympic Games are very recognized around the world as some as a very high platform for people to showcase their sport, right? To showcase their talent to win. In India, now we come to Indian defense. Now, Indian Army. It is the land-based military branch of Indian Armed Forces. Okay, so land-based is Indian Army. Indian Air Force, like the name suggests, these are the aerial warfare branch of Indian Armed Forces. So the fighter pilots, the helicopters, the flying division, that is Indian Air Force. Indian Navy is responsible for the coastline and maritime territories. So the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, they guard our waters. Okay. Border Security Force, the BSF, it guards India's land borders. So towards Pakistan, right? Towards China, we have the Border Security Force, they guard the borders. Indian Coast Guard. Indian Coast Guard protects India's maritime interests and enforces maritime law. Okay, so they guard the coast, they guard the maritime interests. Maritime interests means the sea areas, the ocean areas, and enforces maritime law. They have a different law over the international waters and they safeguard the Indian coast. Now we come to sports, some various sports, right? So cricket is popular in India, England and Australia. In these countries it is very popular. Football is popular worldwide. The FIFA World Cup is a prestigious tournament where various countries participate. Olympics of course held every 4 years, showcasing various sports on a global scale. So from boxing, shooting, archery, swimming, and various sports, a lot of sports are Olympics. Tennis is 4 Grand Slam tournaments, include Wimbledon, Australian Open, French Open and the US Open. These are the 4 Grand Slam tournaments. These are the 4 tournaments in tennis. Basketball. So in basketball, the popular in United States, it is very popular in US globally, and NBA is prominent basketball league. Okay, so NBA is a very prominent basketball league, like FIFA is for football, NBA is for basketball. Let's study about them in detail. So what are the Olympics? Olympics is a major international sporting event held every 4 years. So Olympics will be held every 4 years in one country. So one country will host it. It features various sports competitions where athletes from different nations participate. So athletes from various countries will participate. The Olympic symbol consists of 5 interlocking rings. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 interlocking rings. Okay, representing the 5 continents, excluding the Arctic and the Antarctic. These are the 5 continents. The Olympic motto is Citius Altius Fortius, which means faster, higher, stronger, right? The Olympic flame is lit at Olympia, Greece. It is always lit at Olympia, Greece, over where since ancient times people used to come, showcase their talent, showcase their sport, and carry to the host city to mark the beginning of the games. So mostly the champion of the last year would carry that flame and light that flame, the Olympic flame, and it is lit at Olympia, Greece. Olympic flame symbolizes, what does it symbolize? The continuity between ancient and modern Olympic games. So in ancient games, they used to lit that fire, and the custom is continued in modern day Olympic games also. It is lit, right? It is lit using a parabolic mirror to focus the sun rays in ceremony at Olympia. Okay, it is lit using a parabolic mirror, so they focus the sun's rays on the in the ceremony at Olympic flame. Okay, so that is how we get that fire. The flame is then carried in a relay to the host city. It is then carried in a relay to host city. So from one person to next person to the last champion, they involve thousands of torch bearers. Okay, so it involves a lot of torch bearers. The final torch bearer, who carries the final torch, which is being transferred from people to people in a relay, is then lights the cauldron. The cauldron is a very big place where it has some inflammable material and it will burn during the opening of the ceremony, signifying the start of the games. When it is lit, it means starting of the games, right? Facts related to Olympics. So now we have some facts related to Olympics. The first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece in 1896. So the first modern Olympic Games, which means not ancient but modern, in the modern world, they were held in 1896 in Athens, Greece. The Olympics Games were not held during the World War. So during the World War 1916 and World War II, they were not held. Okay, Olympic Games were not held. The Olympic Games have both summer and winter editions, held on alternating 4-year cycles. Right? The most decorated Olympian of all time is swimmer Michael Phelps. So Michael Phelps is known as one of the most decorated Olympian because he has won a lot of medals. Okay, so 28 Olympic medals was written, right? I think it was way more than that, way more than 28. But Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian of all time. He is a swimmer. Usain Bolt from Jamaica holds the title of the fastest man in Olympic history. Okay, so Usain Bolt, he's from Jamaica. Okay, he is known as the fastest man in Olympic history. He has a record which has not been broken, so winning multiple gold medals in sprinting events. He was a sprinter. He used to run very fast. Now we come to the Asian Games. Now what are the Asian Games? The Asian Games is a multi-sport event like the Olympics, held every 4 years among athletes from Asian countries. So only from Asian countries like China, Bhutan, Nepal, Malaysia, all of these places, Pakistan, right, Afghanistan, Russia, we all get people from Asia, right? Not Russia, but various Asian countries. So the first Asian Games took place in 1951 in New Delhi, India. So we can say that the first Asian Games, right, they happened in 1951 in India, in New Delhi. Olympic Council of Asia, the OCA, organizes Asian Games. So who organizes Asian Games? The Olympic Council of Asia, OCA. The most recent Asian Games were held in 2018 in Jakarta, right? They were held in Jakarta in 2018. Palembang, Indonesia. China and Japan have been dominant in the Asian Games. So China and Japan have been dominant, means they win the most medals overall. They have been dominant. Now Cricket World Cups. Cricket World Cups. The Cricket World Cup is an international tournament in sport of cricket. Okay, so it is an international tournament in the sport of cricket. It is held every 4 years with teams from various different countries competing. So various countries will come and play once every 4 years. The first Cricket World Cup took place in 1975 in England. Okay, so the first World Cup held in England in 1975. Australia has won the Cricket World Cup the most times. Okay, so the maximum number of times Australia has been the winner with overall 5 victories. The ICC Cricket World Cup 2019 was held in England and Wales, with England emerging as the champions. Now we come to the T20 World Cup. T20 World Cup. The T20 World Cup is a global cricket tournament in 2020 format. It is held every 2 years and features teams from different nations, right? The first T20 World Cup took place in 2007 in South Africa. The West Indies cricket team won the T20 World Cup twice in 2012 and 2016. So West Indies won it. The ICC T20 World Cup 2021 was scheduled to be held in India. Okay, so the ICC T20 World Cup was held in India. IPL. Now what is IPL? IPL is the Indian Premier League. The Indian Premier League is a professional 2020 cricket league in India established in 2008 by the Board of Control for Cricket in India, so that is by BCCI. The IPL features franchise teams representing different cities in India. So it represents different cities, so like Chennai, Delhi, Rajasthan, right? All these places. Now, it is known for its high intensity matches and attracts top cricket players from around the world. So, various players will be bought by various teams, right? And they will play against each other. The Mumbai Indians have been the most successful team. Mumbai Indians has been the most successful, winning IPL title multiple times. Now we come to the Football World Cup. Okay, so the Football World Cup is the most prestigious tournament in international football. It takes place every 4 years with teams from around the world participating. The first Football World Cup was held in 1913 Uruguay. Brazil has won the World Cup a record of 5 times. Okay, so Brazil has won the World Cup 5 times, followed by Germany with 4 titles. The most recent FIFA World Cup was held in not 2018, it was in 2022, right? And not in Russia. Okay, in the most recent was in 2022, where Argentina won. This was in UAE. This was held in UAE. Okay, United Arab Emirates, and in 2022, right? Argentina won it. The Hockey World Cup is an international field hockey tournament. Okay, it is held every 4 years again with teams from different countries competing. First Hockey World Cup took place in 1971 in Barcelona, Spain. Okay, Barcelona, Spain. The Netherlands and Australia have been the dominant teams in history, winning multiple World Cups. So Netherlands and Australia have won the most amount of Hockey World Cups. The most recent Men's Hockey World Cup was held in 2018 in Bhubaneswar, India, with Belgium winning the title. So it was in Bhubaneswar in India with Belgium winning the title. Now we have some national sports of various countries. Okay. So Canada's national sport is ice hockey. Ice hockey. India's national sport is field hockey. Brazil's is soccer, football. Japan is sumo wrestling. Australia is Australian rules football, so football but with Australian rules. South Korea is taekwondo. It's a South Korean martial art. United States is baseball. Baseball is their national game. New Zealand has rugby union. China has TT, table tennis. It is their national sport. England has cricket. Important cups and trophies, like I told you, FIFA World Cup is for football, ICC Cricket World Cup trophy is for cricket, Wimbledon trophy is for tennis. So Wimbledon is tennis. Ryder Cup is for golf, the Ryder Cup. Stanley Cup is for ice hockey, like Canada is the has the national sport of ice hockey, so Stanley Cup. Davis Cup is again in tennis. Super Bowl trophy, American football, right? American football has Super Bowl trophy. Rugby World Cup trophy, it is again an important World Cup trophy. America's Cup is yachting, okay, for yachting is America's Cup. Tour de France, the Tour de France is cycling, okay, that is Tour de France trophy for cycling. Now we come to United Nations organization. So these are very important. United Nations organizations, they are run by the United Nations and they are there for various purposes. So the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, promotes rights and well-being of children globally. So remember the full forms. United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. World Health Organization, WHO, I have told about that to you. World Health Organization WHO works towards improving global health standards and response to health emergency. So recently there was COVID-19 health emergency. WHO was very active because they had to issue vaccines to various countries. They had to come up with vaccines. They had to make sure that those producing vaccines are producing it right. They had to issue guidelines. So they are responsible for the health of the world, right? United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, promotes education, science, culture and communication worldwide. United Nations Development Programs, okay, UNDP. Okay, so UNDP works to eradicate poverty and promote sustainable development. Okay, this is a development program. They are eradicating poverty and promoting sustainable development. United Nations Security Council, that is UNSC, responsible for maintaining international peace and security. Now we come to various things about the computers. So computer is an electronic device that processes data and performs tasks according to instructions. So we give the computer a few instructions and it will perform it. Okay, so computer is an electronic machine. Operating system, computers run on operating system. So software that manages the computer hardware, okay, and software resources. So if, for example, a new phone or a new computer has come in the market, they say this has so operating system. That means how up to date is it, how fast is it, right? This is a software that manages the computer's hardware and software. Now, internet. What is internet? Internet is a global network connecting computers worldwide. So if your computer is connected to the internet, there are millions and millions of computers connected to the internet right now. Okay, it is a global network connecting computers worldwide. I can send something from one computer to another. Okay, cyber security. Now we need to protect our computers from and networks from unauthorized access or attacks. So a virus, okay, someone hacking into my system, someone trying to take control of my details of my computer. I need to protect myself from it. So that comes under cyber security. What is artificial intelligence? AI. It is simulating human intelligence in machines to perform tasks. So we are kind of making the computers as smart as humans so that we can interact with them more easily and are able to do more tasks. Inventions and discoveries. So electricity was discovered by Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla and Benjamin Franklin. They made various contributions. So electricity was discovered by Benjamin Franklin. Nikola Tesla was responsible for alternating current. Thomas Edison was responsible for direct current, the bulb, right? Telephone was invented and discovered by Alexander Graham Bell and is credited with its invention. Penicillin, it is very important for immunity. We get penicillin shots so that our body can fight against microorganisms. This was discovered by Alexander Fleming and its antibacterial properties. Internet, airplane. Now who discovered the airplane? That was the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright. They achieved the first successful flight. Okay, so that will be all for this session. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.